Let's go thrifting, everybody. I have never been to this thrift store before, and it's right by my house, actually. I can't believe I stumbled upon this gem of a thrift store with actual thrift store prices. The costs are really nothing to write home about. I did find a couple of pieces I like this flower top with the sequins. I thought it would be super cute for spring and summer. And the prices for the clothing were not that good, to be honest. I also kind of like this silk blend top. I only liked it for the sole reason that it was a silk blend. I thought the patterns was a little funky and unique. I did also find this men's Ralph Lauren polo. I'm pretty picky with my Ralph Lauren polos, so I left this behind actually, but that's a really good find for someone else. Other than those few pieces that I found, I really didn't find anything else in the clothing section that I liked, so I left it behind. There were so many other goodies, so many American Girl dolls and American Girl doll accessories, like this desk and chair, and the desk opens up. I think that's so adorable. And then they also had this spinny chair. They had this laundry set. It has a washing machine, a hamper, a bucket with soap in it. They also had this big pink bathtub that I absolutely loved, and I really wanted to get it for Evie. It was $15. I left it and thought about it. And then they also had a bunch of bagged up toys as a bundle, and they were really fun to look through. I didn't get any of these because sometimes I get nervous with toys that kids put in their mouths and stuff, even though I can wash it. I did like exploring it, a lot of dolls as well. When I tell you this place was an absolute vintage dream, it was a gold mine. I seriously did not want to leave the store. I could have stayed here for multiple hours. I was definitely exploring all the toys and seeing what I could bring home for Evie to play with. I love wooden toys. I think those are so special. I was having so much fun here exploring everything, and the prices were more than fair. I stumbled upon this giant pile of stuffed animals, and I was just doing so much digging because there's a lot of vintage finds here. I really like this teddy bear with the happy birthday lace pillow. I think it's so cute for a birthday. And then I found these two vintage teddies as well, this pink one and then this peach one with a floral embroidery on the chest. I thought this mama and baby teddy was so adorable. I love their outfits. I also found this doll. It's called My First Dolly, and I think she's darling with a bucket hat. I love digging through buckets and seeing what kind of treasures I can find. It's always stuff at the bottom that's like very special. I found this trinket bowl that I thought was beautiful. I really like this cookie jar, but I left it there because it was just a little bit too big and I already had such a giant pile in my cart. I don't think I could have fit it in there. I found a ton of Easter stuff, so many Easter bunnies. This is about when things started ramping up. I specifically went out thrifting to source for a Easter whatnot show. I want to find a bunch of Easter stuff so I can do an Easter themed whatnot show. Anyways, I found the mother load of Easter figurines and vintage finds because look at all these bunnies. And then this entire rack was just filled with cute Easter decor and figurines, stuffed animals, baskets. I took the time to look at every single piece. I didn't want to miss anything because I just loved everything so much. I thought everything was beautiful. For some reason, these chickens were speaking to me. I don't know. I was also looking for items that I could use to make an Easter basket for Evie, and so I was looking at this cute little pastel basket and also this basket that I found. However, this one was missing a handle, so even though I liked it, I left it behind. This might be a hot take, but I love vintage things like this bunny that's handmade, hand sewn. I love their outfits, and it's so beautiful. I feel like if I show these items to anyone else my age or maybe younger, they'd be like, are you okay? Like my grandma has that in her house. But I just find them so beautiful, and they used to be so well made. I really wish they still made toys like this. I found this bunny rabbit that I fell in love with. I love the pattern. I love the outfit. Little like farmhouse vibe. This was the mother load of all the handmade vintage bunnies. This one did kind of freak me out. Something about the face and the giant bonnet. But I love the ears. I love the details in it. It's so beautiful. I spent so long just admiring every single item on this shelf. I loved everything. I wanted to take it all home, but I didn't want to be greedy. I found this mama bunny with two twins. Again, I love the outfit, very cottagecore farmhouse. Loved this bunny as well, her little pink outfit. Oh, I seriously wanted everything, but I didn't want to leave everyone else with nothing. Okay, the eyes on this one definitely freaked me out as well. But all these little decor pieces, figurines, I looked at everything. I also looked at this bucket of stuffed animals. I found this is a Precious Moments Squeeze Me I Squeak chick, and he's adorable. I also found this Gund Blossom bunny, super fluffy, and I took both home with me. Just look at this rack with all this stuff. I was so overwhelmed. I also really like this fresh eggs rack, and I brought it home with me. There also had so many VHSs, DVDs, books, movies, records. If I had more time, I would definitely go through each of these and look at the titles and seeing if there's anything that's special. I found this artwork that I think someone made for a 50th birthday or 50th anniversary, and I thought it was super cool. I stumbled upon this super cute wall art frame, and it's about how God made little girls, and I loved it so much. I also found this ceramic jar with a lid, and I really like the pastel hearts on it with the bow. Thought it was super cute. And there's so much more. Every time I thought I was done, there was another section that I had to look at. They had a ton of fine china. I think this one was like porcelain or emerald. Oh, emerald. Or no, porcelain. Sorry. And I thought it was super beautiful. Back to the American Girl doll, I definitely wanted to bring something home for Evie for sure. I didn't know which American Girl doll to choose. None of them really looked like her, so I didn't get her a doll. They were each only $15. I didn't get her a doll, but I did want to take home some of the accessories that she can play with. So I ended up going with this laundry set, with the washing machine, the hamper, and the bucket. I did want the bathtub, and I thought about it, and I was like, maybe I'll come back for the bathtub. Got her some hair bows, and then just when I thought I was done, no, there was another section, another room. This was the Babyland room, where it was just filled with cribs, strollers, high chairs, toys, and wow, I took another like 45 minutes to an hour just exploring in this room. I found this ceramic baby carriage. Adorable. I just love cutesy things like this. And I also found so many blankets, these pastel blankets. There's a 100% cotton one. There's one made in Italy. I also really loved this baby pram or carriage. I thought it was so beautiful. I found this beautiful lamb. I really wanted to bring it home for Evie, but upon closer look, it was a little bit dirty, and I didn't know how I would clean that, so I left it there. In the end, here's everything I came home with. I love everything so much. Each item is so unique and special. I'm going to try to do an Easter whatnot show, and if that doesn't go well, I'm going to list some of these on Depop, Poshmark, and eBay, and I'm going to keep some items for Evie as well, but I'm going to do a haul right now.
You guys, I still cannot comprehend what in the world just happened at this thrift store, because oh my gosh, I hit the mother lode. This is I can say without a doubt, hands down, this is the best thrift store and thrift haul I've ever had my whole entire life. This is wow. Okay, anyways, let me show you everything I got because I'm speechless. First, I got a lot of baby stuff for Evie too, so first, this little American Girl doll laundry set. It has a little washing machine, a hamper, and a little tub with soap in it. But this entire set was $8. Absolutely insane. There was another one that I really wanted. The bathtub that I wanted was $15, and I don't know. I didn't pick it up, but I kind of regret not picking that up. But yeah, this is the first item. They had so many vintage bunnies. Like, are we actually joking? Look at how cute she is. Like, this is so cool. I love their little outfits. This little fluffy bunny with the flower in the ear. Oh, it's so fluffy and cute. This is a Gund. I believe this is very vintage. So I have to look up how much this is priced online. I loved this cute little fluffy bear. It says happy birthday with like a lace heart. So cute. And Evie's first birthday is coming up, so she might get this as a present. After I wash her, of course. My first dolly. Look how adorable. $2.50 with the little floppy hat. She's darling. Another insane... Oh no! Her pants fell off. But another insane vintage bunny. And look at the ears. Oh my gosh. She is so cool. I'm absolutely obsessed. And the bows in the ears. Another vintage bunny. They had all their stuff out for Easter, so that's why there's so many bunnies. But how stunning and beautiful and special is she? Why don't they make toys like this anymore? Another little teddy bear. Oh my gosh, I'm so obsessed. I'm trying to see what brand this is. Oh, this is Hallmark. Little mama and baby. Mama and baby. So cute. $1.50. Another little teddy bear. This is a Gaines and this is vintage. When I looked this elephant up, there was a listing for $500. So we'll see how vintage this little guy is, but he's so cute. If anything, my best friend is obsessed with elephants and she had a baby girl 1 month after me, so I might be able to gift this to her. Little vintage stuffed animal elephant with the biggest floppy ears. So adorable. And then I just picked up this little pink pillow as well. I picked up some toys for Evie. This was $1. I said, why not? I'm gonna wash it really well, of course. These two cute little Easter frames. I think I'm gonna give these as a giveaway if I ever do a whatnot show for everything that I found today. But these are super cute. And then just a little metal wooden bunny to hang. I found this crate and it's just very farmhousey and I really like the chickens. I don't know why I picked it up, but I really liked it. I randomly found this and I think I want to keep it for Evie, but just super cute illustrations, the ABCs, and it says set of 3 small French posters. And look at the pictures. And this is the back. French posters. And just so cool to find. I also found this for like a teacher. It says 3 good reasons for teaching. June, July, August. If you know, you know. Not that I'm a teacher, but I know too. Little chickie. And this little lace frame, so darling. I found 3 of the most stunning, adorable blankets. Look at the cotton candy colors. Little crochet, scalloped edges. The colors are just so beautiful. I think I'm going to keep this for Evie. It's just so beautiful. Another beautiful pastel blanket. I just love these colors. These colors are actually screaming Easter. These pastel colors. This was such a special find for me. It says, how God made little girls, a speck of frills with a pinch of pink, a touch of lace and a dainty wink. He mixed these in with a love for dance and heaps of laughter, some beauty, some perchance. He added oodles more of joy and grace, and then he put some dimples in just the right place. As a final touch, he included a curl, and with that he smiled and he created a girl. I'm obsessed. How adorable. Oh, this little baby carriage ceramic. It's absolutely darling. How darling is this? I got this bowl for like jewelry or something. A little ceramic dish. I think I'm gonna put this in Evie's nursery, and maybe I'll put some hair bows in here or something like that. But it has a lid. It's taped together though, so I'm not gonna open it. This is another super cool find. It says fresh eggs, and you put eggs in these little holes. Very farmhousey. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. You can probably keep it in your fridge and just put the eggs in here for fresh eggs. Love. I'm gonna do a little Easter bucket for Evie in here. It's a pink polka dot bunny tin bucket. Another toy for Evie to play with. And everything I'm gonna wash very, very well, of course. But just a super fun toy that she's gonna love. This is $1. We're almost wrapping up here. Almost. Easter photo album. Just a very small picture pack. I don't know, I just love these pastel colors. Another photo album with this floral print. I got Evie a little peekaboo book where she can play along. How do I do? Oh. She loves books so much, and I'm gonna give this a good wipe and try to disinfect as much as I can. But just a book for Evie. Another darling baby photo album, and just look at the illustrations. Oh my gosh. And this little girl's holding a dog, and it could be Evie and Holiday. Obsessed with the illustration. It's just a binder with photo pages. Hello, this is future me. My camera overheated and died on me, so I didn't get a chance to show the last 4 items. All were really, really good. I just don't feel like pulling them out because I have them stored away really nicely, but trust, they were really good. So I'm going to end this video here. Let me know what your favorite item was from this thrift haul. I'm so curious what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!